What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be trying to make the second floor of your Hello Neighbor 2 museum interior. Here it is in all of its, whatever, its block placing, I guess. Yeah, this floor hopefully shouldn't be too bad as far as tutorial is concerned. I don't know. I mean, you can see the length. I don't know because I'm recording all this blabbering beforehand. But anyway, yeah, here it is. This is certainly the interior for sure. Yeah, I guess it's not that many rooms. And, yeah, with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. We're gonna get straight into it. The materials you need to start off here are stripped spruce wood. I forgot what it was called for a second. Red concrete. Dark oak doors. You need 2 terracottas. Let me confirm, or 1 terracotta and 1 concrete, actually. It is pink terracotta, cyan concrete. I would have not guessed it was those two, I'm gonna be honest with you here. What else? I guess we'll do the main room ceiling. So, spruce stairs. Mud brick slabs, that's a fun one. They're somewhere, there they are. Spruce planks, and I guess we'll go with spruce slabs, and that should hopefully finish off the ceiling of the main room, along with all the walls and stuff. So head inside. It is recommended you still have night vision. As you see, I have it for 881 minutes. Why do I have it on a timer and not infinite whatever? That's probably a product of me already having it in the world before that change. So, we're going to mark off some areas here. Really just like one main area we're focused on, but that is kind of besides the point. From the red concrete here on the right wall, we'll just take the bottom here, specifically what would end up being the spruce wood, and you want to go back with 9 red concrete. Then you'll place a strip spruce wood. Again, it doesn't matter the direction because we'll probably need it. Actually, place this cyan concrete. I lied. And then behind that, you'll place 3 red concrete. You'll then go left with 4. Back with 3. And then for real this time, you'll place a strip spruce wood and then connect back with red concrete, which should be 5. Where the wall ends up kind of peeling out here, you will take this row and just extend it all the way right. You will also want to... I just broke an item frame. That's so cool. You will want to double layer this wall moving forward a row right here. I know where that item frame was placed. I broke a hole in the wall. So, yeah, I'll have to remember that, I guess. Yeah, we can do the other rooms here. Let me... Do I want to fix the item frame? No, that's a lot of work. On the left side here, where the spruce wood is on the back wall, just left of this dark oak door at the back here. I'm going to place a red concrete under just so we don't get confused here. Although that block particularly doesn't matter. So when you are starting this wall here on the back, you want to be not on the spruce wood like I am here. You want to be a block to the right of it. So it'll just be a block off from this door. So, yeah. But you want to go forward and place 12 red concrete. You'll then go left with 1. Place, again, a strip spruce wood. 2 red concrete. And then you'll go forward with, oh, a lot. 17. A strip spruce, and then you'll just connect the rest of the way forward with red concrete. Yet again, kind of the same thing is happening here, where you're taking where this wall... Well, actually, no, you're not taking where this wall goes. I lied. We'll just save that wall for later because it has a lot of things going on. It's somewhere in this area. I think it's either here or in line with the spruce wood, but I'm not positive on that entirely. Because I could just be wrong. But yeah, we'll focus on it later. Because it'll be better if we do. So... pretty much all this is strip spruce except for one little room. It's this room over here on the right where we place the cyan concrete in the doorway. It's a checkerboard pattern of pink terracotta and cyan concrete. So you'll take each side of the cyan concrete that is within the room and place a pink. Off each side of that pink is cyan. Off each side of each of those, cyan, a pink. Off each side of each of those, pink, a cyan, and etc. You're just kind of doing this all the way through the room. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. I don't think I said that yet. I told myself I would say it when I was doing this floor, and that's what I did. But I'm feeling like I said it beforehand. I don't know. Everything blends together. There's too many videos. There's too many tutorials. There's too many blocks. I don't know anymore. But yeah. Warp. And there you go. Nice. Everything else on top of the walls included wants to be stripped spruce. Now, it's the same pattern as before. We kind of have the same thing to where we're just going on top of the floors for now, and we're going also in line with that end of the red concrete. I'm not going to go any further out just yet, although we will have to extend it out a little bit, but I'll explain that separately. So again, you can literally just take any point here and go strip spruce, and then off each side it'll be opposite facing ones. And yeah, if you saw what I did before in the time lapse like this, this pattern is very, very useful. Just kind of doing diagonal lines at a time. It works with checkerboard as well, and it works well with this because it makes it easier to place them in the proper direction. But yeah, again, you're just placing it on top of all of the stuff that you're placing it on top of. That's insane, I know. Crazy. But, yeah, do I want to time-lapse it? It's a fair bit, because it's also these side rooms here, do not forget those. And, yeah, I guess I will catch you in, a couple minutes. There you go. Now, really the only area we need to overhang anything is mainly the front. So you'll end up taking these spruce stairs here at the left and right, and the three that overhang you'll just bring all the way forward with the same pattern. Yeah, and then after we do this little overhang bit, this will be the last of the checkerboard floor patterns. The attic does not have anything. I think it's all spruce planks, but I could be wrong. That's just what kind of I'm feeling like it was, but I don't remember. Again, I build too many things in this game. Sometimes what I actually think I built is not the same thing as what actually went down. But, you know, it's something or other, so we'll figure it out eventually. But yeah. So then, specifically, you want to take the left side and going right. You'll place an additional row of strip spruce along the front here. The reason I specify the left is because of the weird little gap there on the right. You will just end up going all the way across and filling in that gap as well. Like this. So it's kind of squared off, but also not. It looks like a top hat if you look at it from the back of the build. Wow, that is a proper top hat. Anyway, moving on from that. You want to bring each red concrete, this time, up by, we'll say 5. We'll say 5. And then you'll do the same thing as per usual, where of the top 3 blocks of the doorway, you're placing red concrete. Actually, you're bringing it up by 6. I apologize. I forgot that we built it in the floor, not a block up. So you want it to be 4 above the doorways. Also, if you want to place under the dark oak doors around the perimeter of the build, strip spruce, you can. I kind of forgot to mention that, but you see this door, this block. I'll just make it a strip spruce. I know there's a couple other, but I'll get over there. Don't worry about the spruce showing through because it doesn't matter. You'll see why. I gotta keep you in suspense here. Almost there. This floor shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. I'm expecting it to be like maybe an hour and 20 minutes? That seems reasonable, I think. I don't know. You'll obviously be able to see the length of the video, so I'm just guessing. I don't know. Just a little fun guessing game. Which would, I think, imply that the first would be longer at that point, but I don't know if that's entirely true or not, if that'll be the way that works. I guess we'll see. The first does have more rooms, as I mentioned, but the rooms on this floor are, again, larger. And then you have the foyer, which is also larger on the second floor. And I guess not really that much more detailed? I don't know. Anyway, you should have this. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do next. Let's place in the dark oak doors, shall we? They're in each doorway. I'm also going to do this here as well. And on the other one I saw, it needs it. Just going, I guess, clockwise, which would be starting from the left here. Is it all the... Okay, no. So the 2 here on the left side have the handles facing left when you're looking at them, that being these 2 rooms here. The 2 on the right have the handle facing right, which is kind of funny. So all the handles, I guess, face forward. Except for that one, because that one can't, but that's besides the point. I'll fix this here. Oh my god, that's not where that goes. This door also is unopenable in the game. It's like a weird-looking closet door. I don't know what it is for. It looks like the FNAF 4 closet door if it was, brown. Get rid of your dark oak door and get out spruce wood, and you want to at the front of the build in particular. In line with this bottom row of spruce wood, you're going to place a row of spruce wood kind of connecting the red concrete here on either side together. It should leave 3 blocks open above you, which is, I guess, correct. You'll fill in above this spruce wood a block towards the back of the build in with sideways strip spruce wood, just these 3 rows. 2 and 3. Then a block above that, you're just filling in the kind of top of this front area in with spruce planks. The row of red concrete at the back here you can break and replace with spruce as well, because obviously you can't see it from the outside. Because there's no holes over here, so... Should be no holes in general, actually. Now that I'm considering it. Maybe there is. I don't know. Anyway, you should have this. Going around from this point, the entire room in line with that top row of red concrete, or in some cases it does end up being spruce wood, you're going to place ups and on spruce stairs going all the way around, just in this particularly back area. Just like so. This part is particularly interesting, I would say. I have an itch on my nose. I feel like the nose is the worst spot to have an itch. Like that in the bottom of the foot. Both suck. Anyway, you'll end up with this. You can get rid of, I guess, your pink terracotta and your cyan concrete and get out dark oak planks and... What will we go with, you know? I was debating dark oak fence. Yeah, we'll get out dark oak fence, whatever. That makes enough sense. So, first off, you want to be at the back of the build now. And off of the back row of spruce stairs, you want to place 2 rows of upside down mud brick slabs. Going left to right on the next row, you'll place an upside down mud brick slab, 7 dark oak planks, and the rest of the row wants to be upside down mud brick slabs. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay, that's fine. You'll take the ends of the dark oak planks and bring them forward by 3 each, and then connect together at that front row. I don't know why I got rid of it. The middle you want to fill in with cyan concrete. You can get rid of the dark oak planks for that. You'll then bring the upside down mud brick slabs forward, and essentially you're going to stick 3 over this row of upside down spruce stairs where it goes out on the left and right by 3 rows, and then you'll end up kind of just going in front of those stairs as well with the aforementioned 3 rows. This should, I believe, be in line with the brick chimney if my math is correct, which it is, which is always, I guess, good. And yeah. This is something. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the foyer ceiling, and then we're going to do the foyer, the rest of the foyer, I guess, decoration. Then we'll just kind of work around room by room and go from there. From this point, you'll go up diagonally and in a row from kind of all sides here and place a row of upside down spruce stairs. Again, that just kind of is tapering inward. And it should hopefully be roughly square. I think it is a square. But I could be wrong. I'm not a professional. But if everything is correct, I think it's a square. And I mean, it looks fairly squarular, so... I know that's not a word, but whatever. From the previous row's upside down spruce stairs, you'll go up diagonally and do the same thing with a row of spruce planks. There you go, another square. You'll then do the same thing yet again, going up diagonally in another row of spruce planks. And you will notice you're starting to get close there. You're starting to get close on the right side to that roof, which it works out nicely. But then from that point, you'll bring 2 rows of spruce planks in from each side. Certainly a fancy roof. I will say the interior does kind of fit the museum aesthetic. I guess it is kind of still old and decrepit, but it fits better than the exterior, that's for sure. Anyway, inside of what should be those 3 rows of spruce planks, you'll go down diagonally in and place a row of upside down spruce stairs, facing outward this time. So this is a weird one to place, but should go around like this. There you go. Then inside of those, you'll do upside down spruce stairs facing in, again, just directly inside. You shouldn't have any problems with stairs connecting. You see I didn't there, so I suppose that works. And then in from that, you'll place upside down spruce slabs, again, still in the same line. Did I do it? Yeah, I did. Wait, did I? Whatever. And then in from that, you'll place spruce planks. And once you put the spruce planks in the middle, you should end up with a 2x2 like this. Now, you can kind of pick and choose if you want, but I have the back left block I will keep missing, and the rest I'll fill in with upside down spruce slabs. This is where the crow or raven or whatever it is will hang down. Now, off each of the outer strip spruce woods, you're going to just place dark oak fence going around. Obviously, you have the bricks in the way on the back, and you kind of don't want to cover up the staircases. You want to just go to either side of them like so. You're going to end up on the inside, just stopping once you're a block before this stair here. And to the outside, you'll be in line with the end of it. And yeah. Nice. Is that all we can do with this inventory set? I think so. I'm gonna go with yes. I think I'll go with yes, yeah. So clear your inventory and get out. We'll just kind of grab stuff and work around with them as we can. Spruce stairs, spruce slabs, oak trap door, lantern, stone slabs, nether brick wall, Black concrete. Spruce trapdoors. And what do we go with? That's a really good question. What will we go with? What's up here? A white concrete powder. That's a weird one. So we're going to start in this front particular point here. And what you want to do is, we'll start by coming up to the top here and looking at this strip spruce kind of wall. Going left to right on the bottom, you'll leave this first block open and then place an oak trap door open up against the wall. Then a white concrete powder, then 2 more oak trap doors. Going left to right on top of that little row of 4, you'll place an oak trap door above the original one and then a lantern above the concrete powder. Heading down, kind of on this window on the right side, this diagonal one, you're going to place stone blocks off each side of the bottom 2 glass, like this. You'll then take the, I'll call it the frontmost stone, and go back diagonally left by 1 with the row, and then back diagonally right by 2. Fill in the kind of middle, and off of those 2 middle blocks, you'll take the backmore one and the outermost one, and you'll place a nether brick wall on it. Place a stone block on top of that nether brick wall with a slab on top of that. Bring the stone block and slab out on each direction by 1 to create a plus shape. Along the right wall still, you'll take this backmost red concrete and place an upside down spruce stair facing forward off of it. Going in front of that, you'll place an upside down spruce slab and then an upside down spruce stair facing back. On the backmost spruce stair, you'll place an oak trap door, and on the front one, you'll place a lantern. At the left side, just behind this diagonal window, behind this bottom glass, you'll place a spruce plank with a black concrete on top. Off the, what will be the back and top of that black concrete, you'll place spruce trapdoors, opened or closed accordingly. So from this point, we're going to go around and just place all of the stone that we can. And perhaps the spruce as well, to some extent. We're going to place all that we can, basically, with the set that we have. So, if you direct your attention to this kind of front left-hand dark oak fence here, you'll count right by 2 and place, going right, 2 upside down stone slabs. Bring either of them towards you by 1, and then place 2 stone blocks on top of each from there. Just left of this corner dark oak fence, you can actually get rid of your white concrete powder and get out cyan concrete, and going left of this fence, place 2 cyan concrete. Off the end one, you'll place an oak trap door open up against the side, and also on that left one, you'll place a lantern on top. In the very front left-hand corner, you will count right by 2 on this strip spruce, and on this one here, you'll place 3 stone moving up, and then a stone slab on top. Behind that row, you'll place a single block with a slab, and then right of that original row, you'll place 2 stone blocks and a slab. Heading further back, pretty much all the way back, actually, to the door that leads outside, you want to, from this corner here of strip spruce, count back by 2 and place going forward 2 upside down stone slabs. Bring either slab right by 1, and then place a block and then a slab on top of each. From the leftmost window of these 3 on the back wall, you'll take the right half of this one and bring it forward with 3 upside down stone slabs. Take the middle slab and extend it left and right by 1, like so. Place a stone block on top of each. Why is my dog barking? And then from the furthest right of that plush, you'll count back diagonally right by 1 and place 3 stone on top of each other with a slab on top. In the back right-hand corner, you will place going left 3 stone blocks. Bring each one forward by 1, and then place an additional row of stone on top. Then place slabs on top of that as well. Time to do the absolute unit of a bear statue that I made. This thing is something else for sure. So if you head to the corner here just in front of where we were, this kind of right corner, you'll from this strip spruce count back diagonally left by 1. On this one, you'll place an upside down spruce stair facing left. And then left of that, you'll place an upside down spruce stair facing right. On top of each of those stairs, you'll place a spruce plank, and behind each of those planks, you'll place an upside down stair facing back. On top of those stairs, place stairs again facing back, although these are not upside down. And then place planks in front of those. Left and right of those top planks, you'll place spruce stairs facing forward, and then on top of those planks, you'll place spruce stairs facing out. And there is the absolute unit that I think that one's the bear. Yeah, the other side is the hog, and the middle is the dolphin, so that is the bear. It's not my brightest work, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, just to the right of this, in this particular corner, just behind this door, you'll count left by 1 and place 2 oak trap doors on top of each other, open up against the wall. Left of that, you'll just place a singular one. Tracing that single one forward to this dark oak fence, you'll place 2 oak trap doors open up against kind of the fence. They do stick higher, but that is besides the point. Moving our attention all the way back to the front here, we can clear inventory again and get out warp slab, spruce fence, candles, flint and steel, blue carpet, light gray carpet, orange carpet, and we'll go white carpet and gray carpet. Funnily enough, the rest of the carpets in this area are embedded into the floor, I think. Actually, there is one that is cyan, of course, that we can't get, but that's fine. So, coming back to the front here, you want to direct your attention to the black concrete, which would be the TV. Specifically the spruce plank below it, actually, because from that you'll go forward diagonally right by 1 and place an upside down warp slab with an orange carpet on top. Just right of this warp slab, you'll place 2 blue carpet. Then go back diagonally right by 2. Back 1. Back diagonally left by 2. Left 1. Forward diagonally left by 2. Forward 1, and then forward diagonally right by 1. Just right of each of these leftmost blue carpets, you'll place a singular light gray carpet to kind of create almost a crescent shape. It's a bad one, but it's a crescent nonetheless. Filling in the rest of the middle here is orange carpet, which will just give you an orange lemon. Because it's lemon shaped, but it's orange. The back left-hand corner of this area, you'll take the bottom red concrete and place a spruce fence right of it. On top of the spruce fence, you'll place just 4 candles, which you'll light on fire. I can never decide if I want to say light on fire or ignite. Light on fire sounds like more of a hazard, but I suppose that's not particularly my problem. Anyway, let's head all the way back again and do a little bit of a carpet over here. We also actually... Okay, well, we can get rid of a couple, sure. Get rid of your orange carpet and your light gray carpet and get out cyan and brown. From the left corner here, just left of this middle, you'll count right of it to the 5th strip spruce. So 3rd, 4th, 5th is here. You'll place a white carpet on top of it, then bring that carpet back with a gray, white, gray. Leave a gap of 4 moving right and do the same thing, but instead of placing brown, or instead of placing white, I place brown carpet. Instead of placing gray, I place the white. Just so they're inverted. You don't have to make it like that, but, you know, that's how I do it. Now, on the right side, you want to take the rightmost spruce stair here at the top. You'll just count back from it by 2, and I guess forward from it by 2, technically. And going forward from that, you'll place 12 cyan carpet. Should stick one further forward than the fence here. You'll then bring each sign carpet right by 2. Nice, I guess. Now you can clear your inventory. We do need a couple of those materials again later, but we're not really going to worry about it because they're particularly weird. But what you want to get out now is we're going to do the big, like, stuff that's everywhere, which are torches, item frames, dark oak signs, paintings, dark oak trapdoors, I guess. I think there's only one, though. Just a bit unfortunate, but oh well. And we'll do the carpets. So, orange wool, cyan wool, white terracotta, and you need the yellow and blue striped banner again, which it should be on the bottom floor here. Yeah, just to the left. You can just yoink. It's a blue banner with the yellow paley pattern again. So, the front wall has nothing that we actually have to do, which is quite nice here. We'll head to the left wall to start, and we will start from the bottom left red concrete. I'm going to say count right as we go back here, just it's like as you're looking at the wall. So you want to count right by 2 and up by 1 and place going up 2 dark oak signs. Then count right by 2, sign, and I'm actually going to do the thing again where I do Control-Alt-C on the sign and I get the data so I can just place it instead of having to do the whole thing. Then you'll count back, or count right by 2, torch, count right by 3, sign, below that sign, an item frame, up diagonally right from that item frame, another item frame, right of that, torch, right of that, item frame, up with a dark oak sign, down diagonally right with a dark oak sign, then count right by 2, item frame, down with a sign, up diagonally right with a sign, count right by 2, torch, count right by 2 and up by 1, item frame, right by 1, dark oak sign, down diagonally right with a sign, down diagonally left with a sign. On this little 4-block back wall from this dark oak door, you'll have a torch up diagonally right. Moving along to the next area, you want to be on the, not the top red concrete, but 1 down, and you'll count right by 2, item frame, behind it, 2 dark oak signs, then another item frame. It's a face. From the back dark oak sign, or I guess the rightmost one, you'll bring it down with another sign, item frame, and then left with a sign. To the right of that item frame, you want a 1 by 2 painting, which I'll just place a trapdoor there for. I have it as the dude with the sword on the mountain. You'll then count back by 2 from that and place a 1 by 1 painting off the bottom half, and also a 1 by 1 off the top half. I have it as this one, the black and white one, and then I have the one that I call a giraffe or camel, but it's neither of them. I don't know what it is. Could I have it, please? That one. From that top painting, you'll count up diagonally right by 1. I'll place a dark oak sign. Right of it, item frame. Right of it, dark oak sign. Back wall, there's a lot of banners. I'll just go row by row and tell you how many down you place. Just to the left of this first window, it'll be 4 down, so it's just every block. Next row, it's 2. Next row, it's 1. Next row, it's 4. Next row, it's 2. Actually, it's only 1, because that's how many we can place. Looks like there's a second one there. Sneaky. Next row is 4. Next row is also 4. Although these may end up being 3, actually. Yeah, these will probably end up being 3, so we can break the bottom ones. Next row is 1. Next row is 3. Next row is 2. Next row is 1, and then the final row is also 2. There you go. A lot of banners. Above the dark oak door here on the right, you'll place a dark oak trapdoor open up against the wall. Off the left and right of that trapdoor, you'll place torches. Directing our attention to the next little short wall, you'll take this oak trapdoor and go up diagonally left with an item frame, and then up diagonally right with another item frame. The right wall, you'll take this dark oak door and place a torch up diagonally right by 1. You'll then count back by 3, or right by 3, and place an item frame. Count right 2, down 1, item frame. Up diagonally right with a sign. Down diagonally right with a sign. Up diagonally right with a sign. Right with a torch. Count right by 2, and then from this block you'll place an item frame both above and below it, but not on it. You'll then take the bottom one and place a dark oak sign right. Count up by 1, place a sign. Count right by 3, sign. Below that one, another sign. Count right by 4, item frame. Up diagonally left with a torch, and then up diagonally right with a sign. And there's most of the wall detail. I mean, that's not too bad. That definitely, I think, makes this look a lot more like the result that we're going for here. So, at the back here, there's a couple different kind of carpets and stuff that's going on. From this corner here on the left side again, you'll count 4 diagonally right by 1 and break this strip spruce. You'll then break 12 to the right. Break 2 rows in front. And then you'll fill the front and back rows in with orange wool. Going left to right or right to left in the remaining gap doesn't matter. You'll place white terracotta, 2 cyan wool, white terracotta, 2 cyan wool, white terracotta, 2 cyan wool, etc., etc. From the very back here, you want to be on the second strip spruce to the right of this back door. It should be this one right here, just in line with the left half of this window. You'll break 3 strip spruce moving out. This is kind of the annoying part here. You're going to break every strip spruce going right of that, and you're going to do kind of the same thing, but we don't have the white terracotta going on this time. I'm just going to do this. So, row of orange wool at front and back. And then the middle row will just be a full row of cyan wool instead of going through the hassle of doing the pattern. There you go. I guess we're doing the crow last. I don't know why I said I was going to do it first and then just didn't. I got a little distracted. Let's stay back here and do this area first, though, before we finish off the rest, because the rest kind of gets easier. So if you clear your inventory and get out oak fence, mangrove fence gates, black concrete, yellow concrete, blue wool, crimson slabs, smooth quartz slabs, purple slabs, and we'll go with an oak log. So, where do we start here? We'll start from the back here, and you want to take this kind of plush shape of stone. The frontmost stone you'll place a smooth quartz slab on top of. The rightmost stone on that plus, oh my god, I can't speak, you'll place a smooth quartz block. Left of that smooth quartz block will end up being a birch fence if I happen to forget, but I shouldn't. Off of the upside down stone slab. Why can I not speak? This upside down stone slab on the plus, you'll break the strip spruce in front. You'll break 1 to the left and 7 to the right. Break 3 forward from either side and then break across the front here, but do not break the middle. In this whole thing, you're doing an alternating pattern of yellow concrete and black concrete. Just like so. Off the leftmost 2 back concretes of that pattern, you'll place mangrove fence gates. Back to looking at the plus shape, you'll go off the right side of it and place a mangrove fence gate right of this rightmost upside down stone slab. Bring that fence gate forward by 1. On the right side here, you'll place an oak fence in front of this stone. Left of it, mangrove fence gate. Left of that, oak fence. Off both the left and the right, you're doing the same thing from these kind of corners at the front. You're going to go inward from both sides and place an oak fence, 2 mangrove fence gates, and then another oak fence. You'll then count back by 3 from that end oak fence and place another one. And go back towards the walls with 2 mangrove fence gates and then an oak fence. Only on the left side do you want to connect these oak fences together on the right with mangrove fence gates. This little line of white carpet and gray carpet, you want to take the frontmost gray carpet and right of it place an oak fence. Right of that oak fence and also back of it, you'll break the 2 strip spruce and replace them with blue wool. You'll then, I guess from the front right blue wool, you'll go back diagonally, right and break, back one, back diagonally, left one, and fill that all in with blue wool. Like so. Squeak. You'll then bring this oak fence again right and back with this time 2 mangrove fence gates and then another oak fence. You will fill in this little 2x2 strip spruce in the middle in with crimson slabs. This is kind of where things get fun, I would argue, although not really. Get rid of your mangrove fence gates and get out crimson stairs. Off of the back left crimson slab, you'll place a crimson stair facing right. Right of it, you want an upside down crimson slab. If I can place it... There we go. You may need a placeholder, but I didn't because I'm just better. I'm just kidding. Maybe sometimes. In front of that stair, you'll place an upside down purple slab. On top of that purple slab, you'll place a smooth quartz slab. And then on top of the crimson stair, you'll place a smooth quartz block with a smooth quartz slab on top. That's the dolphin statue. Before we do the hog on the left, we'll focus on the right here. And you'll kind of just fill in the remaining space around the, I believe it's a bear, in with the crimson slab. So it should be right of it and just behind it. Like so. It won't stick over the left at all. In the remaining pen here, you have 3x2 essentially. You'll take the front middle block and place an oak log. In every other block, you're just placing crimson slabs. Clear your inventory and get out mud brick slab, mud brick stair, dark oak stair, dark oak slab. Ah, we missed a smooth quartz slab, so get those back out. Birch fence, spruce slab, candles, and flint and steel. We're going to bounce a little bit on this part, but that's fine. But first off, just on top of this oak log, you're placing a mud brick. On top of that mud brick, you'll place a mud brick stair facing back. And then in front of that stair, you'll place a mud brick slab. Behind what we just made on the far left, just behind this oak fence, you'll place a smooth quartz slab. Behind that, you'll place an upside down dark oak stair facing back. Behind it, upside down slab. Behind that, upside down stair. On this backmost dark oak stair, you will place 2 candles and light them on fire. They shouldn't break your painting. If they do in Java for some reason, I don't know what to tell you particularly. I guess decide which one you'd prefer to have. I guess since you have another painting there, then you could just, you know, say whatever and shrug your shoulders. On the back now, just going right of this row of stone, you'll place an upside down dark oak stair facing right. Right of it, 2 upside down spruce slabs, and then a dark oak plank. On top of the leftmost upside down spruce slab, you'll place 2 candles again with flint and steel, lighting it on fire. There's a couple more candles, but there's also that birch fence I mentioned earlier. Left of this smooth quartz block on the little stone plus, you'll just have a birch fence. On the right side where you have the bear statue. Why did I give him such a... Never mind. Out of these 2 strip spruce here between the fences, on the front one you'll place 3 candles lit on fire, and on the back one you'll place 1 candle also ignited. And yeah. Clear your inventory, and this should be the last set for this particular area, but you need light gray carpet, item frame, soul lantern, oak trapdoor, nether brick fence, regular lanterns, birch doors, oak doors, and birch slabs. So, on the table on the back here, the one with the 2 they both have 2 candles, don't they? Yeah, the one with the spruce and the dark oak mixed. Right of the 2 candles, you'll place just some oak trap doors that are not opened or anything, they're just up against the counter. And on the left side, you'll place a soul lantern. On the table on the left, the full dark oak one. In front of the candles, you'll place an item frame, and then a light gray carpet. Same thing, it should not destroy your painting in Bedrock, but again, in Java, I'm not sure what it does. Not a certified Java player, I'm sorry. In the ceiling, we have a couple of things to mark out. We'll start on the left side since we're already here, actually, to figure it out. And it should be the furthest forward item frame on the left wall. You'll count forward by 1 from and then head up to the ceiling. You want to find the 3rd mud brick slab over, which is this one, and you want to break it. Then you will go right and leaving a gap of 3 or counting right by 4, you'll break this one. Place a nether brick fence in place of either with a lantern below. Just for fun. Not yet, actually. Off the chimney here, we're gonna do the same thing where we place the 2. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. I guess you can if you want, but basically, off of the sides of the bricks here, you're gonna place birch doors going back that again kind of go off these sides. You want to place them from the outside on the, I guess, outermost block. So essentially, like you see on this side, I'm over here placing it like that. On top of the birch doors, you'll place birch slabs, and then kind of outside of this, I guess you'll go inside and place oak doors on the front. Back? Something. You can then get rid of your, I guess, light gray carpet and get out oak slabs. Oh, okay. What? My inventory, there we go. If you're looking at this to the left, you'll place an oak slab. It should be to the right from the front, but whatever. Tomato, tomato. Heading all the way forward into the actual front left-hand corner. If you stand in the corner off each side of you, you'll place oak doors, and then above the oak doors, you'll place a birch slab, kind of concealing yourself. Now we're in a corner. On this little stone guy right here, that is kind of in our general area, this perfect square, you'll place an oak slab on the back right block. Before we do the, what's it called? The dude, the crow, we're going to get out 2 things. Dark oak stairs and diorite walls. You can get rid of anything to get these out. In the far back right-hand corner of the room, in this little corner, next to these trapdoors, you'll place a diorite wall. On the same wall, but in the front right-hand corner, you'll place an upside-down dark oak stair facing left, and then left of it, an upside-down stair facing right. Now you can clear your inventory and get out. Block of coal. Chains. Yellow terracotta. Iron bars. Dark oak slabs. Blackstone slabs. Dark oak trapdoors. Cobbled deep slate slabs, and bamboo buttons. So the particular hole in the ceiling, which I have as the back left, you're going to place where the upside down spruce slabs are a block of coal. Down from it, you will place 3 chains, and then a yellow terracotta. Below the yellow terracotta, you will place an iron bar and extend this iron bar out on each side by 1 to yet again create the plus shape. Below each of those outer iron bars, you'll place an upside down dark oak slab. Below the backmost dark oak slab, you'll place a blackstone block. There should be a little bit of a gap like this. In front of that, you'll place another blackstone block. And then in front of that, you'll place 2 slabs. Below each of the slabs, you'll place an upside down slab. And then in front of this frontmost upside down slab, you'll place another block, which should go down a half a block again. In front of that, you'll place a cobble deep slate slab. Off the original block you placed, you'll place an upside down blackstone slab behind it with another slab on top. What you just did, you can extend to the right an additional row. From the blackstone slab row here, this particular back row, you'll extend the blackstone slabs left and right by 2. Behind each of these slabs, except for the inner left one, you'll place a dark oak trapdoor. So it's both on the right and then the outer one on the left. Outside of those dark oak trapdoors, you'll place a blackstone slab. You can either do this with a placeholder or just shift crouch, something like that. At the back of the bird, you want to take the blackstone slabs here at the back and extend them to the right by 1. Behind these outer slabs, you'll place a block behind each, and then an upside down slab behind that. Below the blocks, you'll place an upside down slab and extend those upside down slabs back by 1 each as well. Just to the left of each of these blocks, you'll place a slab and extend those slabs also back by 1. One final thing. From this blackstone block row at the front, just behind these cobble deep side slabs, you'll place bamboo buttons off these sides like so. And there is your little raven crow dude. And I believe that is the second floor. Foyer done. Nice. Now we just have to do the actual rooms themselves. So we'll start with the rooms on the right side, because those are arguably easier and we don't have to worry about the weird wall yet. I don't know why I'm doing that, but whatever. Let's head into the bathroom, which is, I would say, the easiest room of the 4 we have left. And you want to start off by getting out stone slabs, stone stairs. We will get out stone blocks just because. Birch trap doors. Spruce slabs. I still don't know what to get out. Like, there's so many levers. Crimson sign. I don't know why I said that so skeptically. Like there's something wrong with that particular block. Soul lantern, and we'll go stone brick walls? Sure, that works. We'll start with the ceiling. So we're going to pretend like the door is on the front wall, because, you know, we do that sometimes. You want to find the spruce wood here at the back, and in the middle, whatever this is, the middle like 7 blocks, you're going to place stone just directly off of it, which should be really the area before the diagonal. And you'll bring this stone all the way along front to back. Although don't do the whole thing because the ceiling slants. You'll then go kind of out and down with a couple diagonals. So from this point, you'll go down diagonally out with a row of upside down stone slabs on either side. And then outside of those, you'll just place stone block rows. Now, let's direct our attention to the right side for this measurement. We'll use this window a couple of times here. This little 1x2 on the right wall. You'll count behind, or I guess no, yeah, I guess it is in front of it, isn't it? Towards the other window, there we go, by one row, and you'll find the stone slab row here. You'll replace this upside down stone slab with a spruce plank, and you'll end up doing the same thing on the other side, and below these stone blocks in the middle, you'll just place upside down spruce slabs. On the right side, you will count back to the second upside down stone slab behind what we just made, and you'll place going left 2 stone brick walls. Then you'll leave a gap of 2 and place a soul lantern. Head to the front left-hand corner, and from this block, you'll count back by 2 and place a spruce plank with a lever above it powered on. Count back from that an additional 2 and place a full row of stone brick walls going top to bottom. Bring this right with an additional row of stone brick walls of the same length. And then you'll bring it right with an additional row that extends up just one more. However, from this row, you'll take the middle of that row of 5 and break that wall. Let's look back at the right side again here, and just in front of this, again, this 1x2 window, you'll place, going from the floor up, 2 stone stairs facing left. On top of that, an upside down stone stair, and then on top of that, a slab. To the sides of these stairs, or I guess front and back, you'll place just birch trap doors open up against it. Or them, it, something like that. Like so. Also, I guess we'll just take this bottom stone stair and count left by 1 to what, this should be a cyan concrete or something. And you'll count back by 3 and place going up here 2 stone blocks. If I could place them. You'll then bring either stone back by 1, and then each of those 4 left by 1 each. On the back right stone, you'll place an additional stone. On the back left, you'll place a stone and then a stone stair facing forward. And on each of the front ones, you'll place a stone slab. From the front right-hand corner of this entire room, which would be this cyan concrete, you'll count left by 3 in place here, going up just 2 stone blocks with a slab on top. Behind that, you'll place a row of 3 stone blocks with a slab on top again. Right of that row, you'll place a block with a slab on top. And then, I believe, what are you going in front of that? I guess back diagonally left from that, you'll place a stone block with a stair on top facing back. Left of that row, you'll place a slab. Behind that slab, you'll place 2 blocks with a slab on top. And then behind that row, you'll place a block with a slab on top again. The window on the right side here, this 1x3, you'll place a crimson sign off the inside of the bottom pane. And I think that's everything we can do with this set of materials? Yeah, something like that. Clear your inventory and get out candles, flint and steel, red terracotta, mangrove trapdoor, mangrove fence, smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz slabs, crimson fence, and a spruce trapdoor. So, still on the right wall, just in front of this thing that we just made, I guess the first block in front of it that you can, because obviously you can't place in line with the trapdoors, you'll place a smooth quartz block here. On top of it, you'll place 2 crimson fence, and then a smooth quartz slab. Left of this smooth quartz block, you'll place an upside down smooth quartz stair with a spruce trapdoor on top. Left of the stair here, you can just place 2 candles on the floor lit on fire. At the left wall, you want to find the spruce plank. In front of it, you'll place a single candle lit on fire, and behind it, you'll place 2 lit on fire as well. On the other side of this weird stone brick wall divider, you'll come to the second red concrete behind it and place 3 red terracotta moving up. Off the middle block, you'll place a mangrove trapdoor, open up against the right. And then off the back of that mangrove, or off the back of these two top red terracottas, you'll place mangrove fence. Clear your inventory for perhaps the last time or perhaps not, and get out oak fence, dark prismarine stairs, barriers again, brown carpet, and you want a white banner, a loom, and just a couple of cyan dye. I believe you need 3 if you want a specific number. Although I cannot particularly guarantee the accuracy of that. So, first off, you want to be on this kind of diagonal here on the left where you have the little window. From it, you'll count right by 2, I guess, and then forward by 1 and place 3 oak fence moving up here. Right of this top oak fence, you'll place 4 barriers. By the way, the barrier command is /give add as barrier. It is. No, I'll type it again. I wasn't gonna, but here you go. Because I know we've had to use them before in this tutorial. Bring each barrier back by 1 and then extend them off to the left by 1, so they end up going behind the oak fence. Place brown carpet on top of that whole thing. Here's a fun little trick. Just right of this oak fence here, you want to place 4 dark prismarine stairs facing back. You'll see where the trick comes in. That's not it, I swear. Behind each of the end dark prismarine stairs, you'll place another dark prismarine stair moving back, facing towards each other. And then you'll just connect them together with dark prismarine stairs facing forward. Where the trick ends up coming in is you notice this oak fence doesn't actually connect to this dark prismarine stair because of the way that it is. Again, Java, I feel like it should, but in Bedrock, it does not connect. I've used this trick a lot in LN2 for particular things. Okay, anyway, loom time. Smack your loom on the floor. Put your white banner in it and your cyan dye. You want to do the diamond shape, which is the lozenge, I believe? Yes. And then do the little, like, shark teeth looking pattern on the top and bottom, which is chief indented, and I'm guessing just chief? Oh, no, base indented. So you have this banner. Off the rightmost 2 front barriers, you'll place those. There's your bathroom done. That is probably the easiest room on this floor. I'm not gonna lie. Well, it is the easiest. Those 2 are the hardest, probably. Except for maybe the foyer. The foyer was pretty complicated. Anyway, we can head into this back room here, still on the right side, where, yeah, it looks like this. I don't know. Although it is kind of fairly empty right now, but that's not the point. So we'll start with the ceiling, I guess. You want to start by getting out spruce stairs, dark oak slabs, spruce slabs, oak slabs, a birch trapdoor, cyan terracotta, if I could find it, there it is, black concrete, I believe is what that would be, yes, dark oak fence, and perhaps something. I don't know what, though. I really don't know what. We'll just go dark oak stairs. That'll almost literally finish this room, which is insane. So, starting with the ceiling, you want to go around the outer edge of the room and just place upside down spruce stairs in line with the spruce wood here. Specifically some walls. It's not obviously there on all walls, but yeah, and this should just go around and, you know, do the thing that the stairs do. Which is not really much interesting, frankly. So yeah, you should have this. Before we actually end up doing the rest of the ceiling, though, I want to get the cyan terracotta statue placed because he ends up getting in the way of the ceiling. So if you head to the diagonal with the window on it, from this angle you want to go forward diagonally right by 1 and then forward by 1 to this drip spruce. You'll place a row of cyan terracotta here going all the way up, and it should just make sure it ends in line with the stairs. You'll bring it back diagonally to the right with the same row, and then bring that row right by 1. You'll then go from there forward diagonally right 1, forward 1, forward diagonally left 1, left one, and then back diagonally left by one. There's a couple little holes and stuff in this. It's not really much. On the frontmost rectangle, you'll take the bottom right cyan terracotta and destroy it. You'll a block back, place a black concrete, and break the floor in line with the hole and replace it with a cyan terracotta. Left of this on this row and also the front of the side row, you'll take the cyan terracotta at eye level and break them and replace them with oak planks. Just like so. We'll do the statue's arms. I was going to wait because they're probably going to get in our way, but that's an oversight for later. You'll take the top cyan terracotta here on the left and count down by 1. Left of it, you'll place a cyan terracotta. Down diagonally forward, you'll place 2, and then you'll go forward with 1. Off the right side, same area, but it's the back cyan terracotta on the right side on, again, the second row from the top. Place a cyan terracotta here, and then down diagonally forward and to the right, you'll place another cyan terracotta. The ceiling is as follows. From the back right-hand upside-down spruce stair here, I guess the one that you can reach the most, you'll place in front of it an upside-down dark oak slab, birch trap door. Left of that birch trap door, you want an upside-down oak slab. All these slabs are going to be upside down. I'm going to just stop saying it. I'll specify the wood type, though. In front of it, spruce. Forward diagonally left, spruce. Forward 1. Left 1. Forward 1. Left 1. Back 1. Left 1. Then back with an oak, and then left with a spruce. The rest of the ceiling from this point just wants to be upside down dark oak slabs. I wouldn't fill in the middle of the statue, although I guess it doesn't particularly matter. You will note, though, that the statue does actually end up lining up on all 3 floors. Like, if I break through here, you'll see, oh, look, that's the granite. If I break to the granite, you'll see, oh, look, it's this guy. Now I have to fix that one granite block that we need. But, yeah, that's the point here, that they do line up, and I'll actually leave that hole there just so we can kind of get a visual. What did I get out or have? Oh, spruce stairs. And it will line up the same on the top floor. So, the hole on the front here where this gap is, just right of it, you'll place a dark oak fence with another on top. On the corner here in the statue, at the front left, you're going to break this strip spruce and replace it with a spruce plank. Left of it, you'll break into the floor and place an oak. Left of that, another spruce. Behind that end spruce, you'll place a spruce, and then right of that back spruce, you'll place another. From this oak plank here on the front, you'll break another oak plank forward diagonally right by 1, and then left of that oak plank, you'll place a spruce plank again. At the back right-hand corner of the statue, just right here, and the strip spruce will be an oak plank. Count right from it by 2, and on this strip spruce, you'll make it a spruce plank with another spruce plank in front. And there you go. In the front right-hand corner, you will place an upside-down dark oak stair facing left. Left of it, an upside-down stair facing right. In the front left-hand corner, you will count back by 2 and place an upside-down stair here facing back, and then behind it, an upside-down stair facing forward. From this point, we can clear our inventory and get out a lot of things. Let me see what's carpet and what isn't. Okay. You need cyan wool, red wool, cyan carpet, red carpet, yellow candles, the regular old basic candles, flint and steel, and we'll just go with an oak fence for now. We do need that's awkward. Yeah, we'll just get that for now. So, following along this diagonal where this oak plank is here in the floor, you're going to go at the left side. You'll go forward diagonally right with a red wool. And then on each side of it, still in the floor here, you will break a cyan, or break the strip spruce and replace it with cyan. You should have also broken for the red. I just forgot to say that. From this red again, you'll go forward diagonally right with a cyan carpet, this time above the floor. And then in front of that, another cyan carpet. Right of each of those 2 carpets, you'll place 2 red wool, and then right of that, another cyan carpet. Right of this back right cyan carpet, you'll break into the floor and place a cyan wool. Behind this cyan wool and the carpet to the left, you'll break and place a red wool, and then behind that is cyan wool. Left of this cyan wool, you'll actually break the floor and place a cyan terracotta. I did miss that earlier. On that cyan terracotta you just placed in the floor, you'll place a candle and light it on fire. Moving left a little bit, you'll take this red wool that kind of looks like a target, and you'll place an oak fence on it with 4 candles on it that are also lit on fire. Right of that, on this cyan wool, you'll place a candle lit on fire again. These are all the regular ones. In the front right-hand corner of the room on this stair, you'll have 2 candles lit on fire. And this is where the yellow candles come in. In the front left-hand corner, you want to start by counting right by 1, and here place 4 candles lit on fire. Behind that one, a singular candle, also lit on fire. Left of that, 3 candles, also lit on fire. Then on the back upside down dark oak stair, you will just have 3 yellow candles, but they are not lit on fire this time. Clear your inventory and get out. Acacia planks. Acacia stairs. Acacia slabs. Cyan concrete. Dark oak signs. Item frames, and I believe that's everything. Yes. In the back right-hand corner of the room, you will go right to left, and you will place an acacia plank, cyan concrete, acacia plank, cyan concrete, acacia plank. On top of the middle acacia plank, you'll place another plank, an upside-down stair, a cyan concrete, and then an acacia slab. On top of the remaining 4 blocks here, you'll place 2 acacia stairs facing just forward. And then from there, you'll take the outer stairs and place a slab on top. And the inner ones, you'll place an acacia stair facing away from that cyan concrete. That is kind of annoying to place, but it should give you this. We'll start on the right wall and just work around here for the item frames and dark oak signs. I'm going to do the thing again, though, real quick. Where I do control... It's just control C. You don't need alt. I don't know why I kept telling you to do alt. Anyway, you'll take the acacia acacia stairs here on this middle row on the back and count right from them by 2 and place an item frame here. I'm going to use right as my basis. Right of that, another item frame. Below that, a dark oak sign. Up diagonally right, sign. Down diagonally right, item frame. Right of that item frame, 3 signs. Middle sign of that row 3 can be brought up by 1. Left of that, an item frame. And then in line with this, you'll trace all the way right onto the next wall, where you'll place a dark oak sign just above the candles here. Then from this perspective, right of that item frame, below that sign. From this item frame here, you'll count up by 1 and right by 3 and place a sign. Then count right 2 and down 1, item frame. Then down diagonally left 1, sign. Directing our attention to the left wall of the room, you'll take the top left red concrete and count down by 1. And then from this perspective, right by 1 and place a sign. Down diagonally right 1, item frame. Right of it, sign. Up with an item frame, right of that item frame again, a dark oak sign. And there you go. There's another room done. We just have 2 rooms done and this floor is complete, which are unfortunately the 2 most annoying rooms in the entire frickin' floor. And honestly, maybe in the building in general. Though the attic rooms are quite interesting as well. I wouldn't particularly call them fun in any way, shape, or form, however. So you want to start by getting out red concrete, andesite walls, then andesite blocks, And hold on, I want to get into the right room actually because I'm in the wrong one right now. Oak logs. Spruce trap doors. Spruce stairs. Spruce planks. This is a chaotic room, I'm not gonna lie. And we'll go mud brick slabs. I think this is one of the rooms I made on stream, actually. I don't know why I remember that. And we have one more slot, so get out birch planks. So, head into the back door, I guess, of the two, and you want to find the spruce wood row here, on the left. Going right of it, you will place 2 red concrete, 5 andesite walls, and then 2 red concrete. Copy that row 2 more times. And then you'll place andesite blocks on top of the walls. Then bring each red concrete up by 3, and then also the andesite blocks up with 2 red concrete. Before we do the ceiling, we have a lot to mark out here. So, off either side of this andesite wall doorway, you're going to place oak logs going top to bottom, sticking out of the wall. They should go the full distance of the red concrete. Where you have a little weird gap between the oak logs and the wall, you're going to place spruce trap doors open up against the wall. These should only be 4 tall. You want to leave the, actually, correction, 5 tall. You want to leave the top red concrete open. But anyway, on the left wall, which should be this wall here, you want to counter the 3rd red concrete behind this window and place another row of oak logs. Behind that, a row of spruce trap doors against the wall. Behind that, row of oak logs. I need to make these the right height. Then in the back left-hand corner, you're going to place a row of oak logs, which will be extended forward a row, and also that corner row will be extended right by 2 rows. You'll then do the same thing in the back right-hand corner, but you're extending it 2 off both sides. So 2 rows forward, and 2 rows left, to kind of create these little corners. On the right side here, you will end up leaving a gap of 4, and then you'll place just 2 oak log rows in front of that. And that's kind of what we're looking at. It's certainly chaotic, but, you know, that's what we get, I guess. So, on the back wall, where you have the 2 rows of 3 oak logs, just inside of them, you're placing a spruce plank. You're taking each of these spruce planks and extending them all the way forward until they hit something or other. One will hit red or they will both hit red concrete. But one will hit the corner and one will go all the way. For the one that hits the corner, you will take this spruce plank here and extend it left one, forward one, and then essentially all the way left until you're 1 block away from the wall. At the end here, you'll place a birch plank and extend it forward and backward by 2. There is one more row of spruce planks, and it's from the back right-hand corner. There's a 1 block gap between these 2 log rows and this row of spruce planks, and it should go all the way through, and it should end up 2 away from the back logs on the left and 1 away from the row in front. So yeah, you have this monstrosity. Around the rest of the outer walls that you can, where you see red concrete or perhaps spruce logs, you'll just place upside down spruce stairs. You're not going around the spruce planks or the oak logs or anything. You're just kind of following what little shapes we have, or what little blocks we have left. And then from this point, the ceiling will be filled in with upside down mud brick slabs. This isn't too bad, I would say. Just like this. Okay. It's getting a little complicated over here. I think that's all we can do with this set of materials. You can now clear your inventory and get out. What is this block here? It looks like a command block to me, but it's an acacia plank. It's not a command block. Polished black stone pressure plate. You'll see why I get it confused in a second, actually, I swear. I'm not crazy. I mean, I am, but I'm not that crazy. Mangrove stairs. Mangrove door. Mangrove sign. Mangrove slab. Might as well get it all. And do we even have enough? We totally don't. Sick. What do we go with then? How about torches? A dark oak plank. And we also need that red banner with the yellow X through it again. And I believe there should be one over here. Yes. It's, if you go downstairs, it's just the door on the right here. You have both banner patterns. We will need this one for the next room, by the way, the blue and yellow striped one, if you do want to grab it now, but I'm not gonna because I know there's also one right there and another one directly below where we'll be, so we're set. Anyway, starting off with the banners. Interesting. That's not actually how I thought that worked, but anyway. You want to place one above the window itself, and then just from this perspective, it'll go left and right. You'll then place 3 banners below each one, so you have just 3 rows of 4. Just below the window here where it should be, you'll place a dark oak plank. It is kind of hard to see, I guess. Then from this point, let's place the torches. Let's get them out of the way. On either side of the andesite wall little doorway, you'll place, in line with the andesite block row, a torch off either pillar. On the right wall, this row of 2 oak log, this pillar, you'll take the back one at the 3rd block up and place a torch. And then same thing here on this kind of, at the right wall still, it'll be the front row. On this 2, you'll place a torch. And then on the back half of this same area, you'll place a torch in the corner. And then on the other side, you'll do the same thing where you'll place a torch in the corner on the back wall. Directing our attention back to where the garage, this looks like a garage door, but it's not a garage door, it's like a shelf or something, is you want to take the pillar to the right of it, which should be this one with the trapdoors to the side. You'll count back to the second strip screws behind it and break it and replace it with an acacia plank. Place a polished black stone pressure plate on top. From like over here, it looks like a command block. It's got that orange to it, so. From that block, you will count back by 3 and right by 1 and place a mangrove stair facing left. Off the sides of the stair, you'll place a mangrove sign, and off the back of it, you'll place a mangrove door. From the stair itself, you'll leave a 4-block gap and count back to the 5th strip spruce, which should be this one, and you'll place a mangrove slab. You'll notice where it lines up here, where you have 1 strip spruce behind you before the logs and 2 in front. You'll leave a gap of 1 going left of this and place another slab. Get rid of anything but the banners and get out, I guess, barriers again, since we've already used them enough. And just going in from either side here at the back wall at the top, you're going to place 2 barriers moving in. Place your red banner off of each one and extend it off the side by 1 to the oak logs. You'll then extend it down by 3 on the oak logs to create this. You can now clear your inventory. Never mind, actually, there's 1 more dark oak plank we need. Go figure. It's in just the back right-hand corner in the oak log thing. You'll have it. Now you can clear your inventory. And get out. Acacia planks. Acacia stairs. Spruce planks. Cyan bed. Cyan concrete. Spruce stair. Spruce trapdoor. Spruce sign, and we will go with acacia slabs. So on the back wall here, going left to right or right to left in this bottom row, doesn't matter. You'll place 2 acacia planks, 2 spruce planks, and then 2 acacia planks. Next row, same thing, left to right or right to left, doesn't matter. 2 acacia stairs, 2 acacia planks, 2 acacia stairs. Next row, same deal. 2 acacia stairs, 2 upside down acacia stairs, and then 2 normal acacia stairs. Next row, again, left to right or right to left, doesn't matter. Acacia slab. Acacia stair facing outward. 2 cyan concrete. Acacia stair facing outward, and then acacia slab. On top of the cyan concrete, you'll place acacia slabs as well. In front of these spruce planks, you'll place 2 cyan beds. In front of those, you'll place spruce trapdoors opened up against them. At the left wall here, just in front of these 2 oak log pillars that are a block away from each other, you'll place a spruce stair facing right. Above it, a spruce trapdoor opened up against it, and also to the, I guess, side of that stair or in front of it, you'll place a spruce sign. Before we clear our inventory, get rid of 1 material and get out spruce slabs. The only thing you need for sure is spruce stairs. And in the back right from this oak log, you'll place an upside down spruce stair facing forward with another one to the left. In front of each of those, you'll place an upside down spruce slab, and then in front of each of those, you'll place an upside down spruce stair facing back. Clear your inventory once again. Get out, my favorite, waxed weathered cut copper slab. Snow, which are just the layers. Item frame. Ice. Cyan carpet. Orange carpet. Red carpet. Red wool. And this is quite the predicament. We'll get out end rods. Of course, we're like halfway on each inventory set. In front of this dark oak plank here in the back right, you'll place a waxed weathered cut copper slab. Above the middle of this table, you'll place an item frame with an ice in it on the wall. Just looking at the ice right of it, you'll place snow layers, and you want just more than a half slab, I believe, or is it a half slab? It might be a half slab. You want exactly a half slab, which I believe is 4? Yeah, it is 4. In theory, the torches shouldn't melt it. They haven't for me yet, so, you know, that's generally a good basis to go off of. Anyway, in front of this corner upside down spruce stair, this front left one, you'll place 3 orange carpets. Left of this front one, you'll place a cyan. Then going back from it, you'll place 2 red, and then 4 cyan. Left of that back cyan, you'll place an orange, and then bring it forward with 3 orange. And then 3 red carpet. And you want a red wool under this mangrove door here, which I'll just get rid of this slab for a second. I don't think we need it again, so I'll actually just leave that slot open. But yeah, like this. Then you'll go, if you count left of this, you'll be on the chair. So you'll count back a block, and this strip spruce will be replaced with a red wool on the floor. And then behind it, it's just 3 red carpet. You'll bring that whole row of carpet, including the red wool, left by 2, except the wool is just being brought left with carpet instead above the floor. And then left of this front one, you'll place an orange carpet. Why am I doing this way? This is like the least convenient way to do this, whatever. You'll bring this orange carpet forward by 5. Left with a cyan, and then left with an orange carpet. Bring this orange carpet all the way back until you're 1 short of the oak logs here. You'll then go right with a cyan carpet. Orange carpet, bring it forward by 1, and then just forward with 4 red wool to connect. The front 2 red wool on this row will be brought left by 1, and then the remaining gap here will be filled in with cyan carpet. Nice. From the dark oak plank here on the left wall, you'll count 4 diagonally right by 1 and place 2 end rods on top of each other. On top of that, you'll just place a green terracotta, which you can grab out real quick, and then clear your inventory after that. We don't really need much to finish this room. It shouldn't even be a full inventory, hopefully. You need smooth quartz blocks, crimson slabs, glass blocks, oak fence, candles, and flint and steel. And I think that's everything. So, at the left wall here, just in front of this row of oak log, you'll place a smooth quartz block. Left of it, or I guess in front of it, 2 upside down crimson slabs, and then another smooth quartz block. Bring that whole row right a row. Place glass on top of the full thing, and bring the leftmost row of glass up an additional row. Fun fact about this, you used to be able to just grab the picture frame through the glass to get to the cutscene, but they actually fixed that recently. When I was playing the game last time to get back to the attic to finish building this thing, I discovered that they fixed it. From the back half of the beds here, just left and right, you'll place an oak fence. On each oak fence, you'll place 4 candles and then ignite them. And there you go, there is this room done. Now we have, I would say this might be the worst room of the floor. I mean, it's pretty big. If you come in here and see, yeah, it's a pretty decently sized room, and there's a lot going on, so, haha. So, for this room actually is simpler as far as walls are concerned, but that's really where I think the simplicity ends here. You want to start off by getting out birch planks, spruce stairs, spruce planks, spruce slabs, nether brick, whatever it's called, fence, that's not very descriptive, whatever it's called, lantern, mud brick slabs, those might be important. And then what's one more thing? Because we need the banners again. So I'll go. Here's a fun one, and you'll see why. It's really stupid the reason I'm doing this, but blue wool. Let me actually make sure that that's worthy enough. Yeah, it shouldn't be. And then you need the blue and yellow striped banner pattern this time. So if you just head to the door and jump off the balcony ledge and find one down here. Or you could go into the, anywhere. Like, there's some over there. There's some down over there. Like, there's a lot of banners everywhere. So we will start by doing this. Above each of the windows, you want to place a birch plank at the spruce wood line. You will just start by extending it left and right by 1 each from just, you know, each of the sides. However, these don't make any sense, so what you'll end up doing is from each of these, looking at them, you'll extend them right an additional 1. I don't know why they're like this, but I don't really have room to ask either, so I'm not gonna. From the front window here, you will take the rightmost 2 birch planks, or I guess the one above the window and the one to the left if you're looking at it, and you'll bring them all the way to the back with spruce planks. If you look back at the door here that you probably entered the room from, unless you like face to the wall or something, I don't know what you're doing, you want to count left from it by 1 from this perspective, and in line with the top again, you'll place a row of spruce planks going across this way. There is, I think, one more row, yes, one more row like this, and it's essentially if you from that row of planks count to the left by 7, you'll have a row of planks here. And it should tuck just behind that birch plank there, which is nice. Around the outer edges, you'll place upside down spruce stairs, again, just covering up the spruce wood and or red concrete. Make sure in a corner like this when you're doing them, you don't just... I'm sorry, how in the hell did I break that block? Whatever. You don't want to have these stairs like this where they just kind of stop. You want to make sure they actually curve along the way that they should, even if there's really not much room for them to do so. But... it is possible. Just place it like it's sideways or something, I don't know. So yeah, there you go. Now, let's actually use the front of the build for the front of this room, which is this side here. The singular window is the front wall. On the left side of these spruce planks, you want to take not the front spruce plank, but 1 back and place a nether brick fence left of it with a lantern below. Then you'll count back to this row of spruce planks and do the same thing again. You'll count back by 2, nether brick fence, lantern. The rest of the ceiling is filled in with upside down mud brick slabs. These particular nether brick fences you should probably place mud brick slabs on top of. We didn't for the ones back there because they will get covered up by the attic in theory. These will not. I am noticing I have just gaping gaps above them. in my original build. There is another thing I have to fix, I guess. But, you know, it is what it is. We make mistakes here, a lot of them, but, you know, they're still things. I'm noticing with the Hell Neighbor builds, there's more mistakes than usual. It's kind of interesting, actually. Not to say I suck at making them, it's just, I feel like I rush them more or something. Something different is about them that I just screw up every time, something small. Maybe they're larger builds, that could also play into it. Anyway. It's time to do our favorite thing here, and that's Inventory Management 101. So, let's focus on the windows before and do the banners before we actually get into that. Let's take a look at the front window here. If you are looking at it, you will place a row of banners to the right. That is the full row of 4 that we've been placing a lot before this. Directing our attention to the left wall will be this next window where you'll place 2 rows of 4 banners behind. And I just broke the window. That's really cool. The next window has a row of 4 to the left of it and 2 to the right of it. It also has a singular banner above it. Now it's truly time for Inventory Management 101. In between the 2 windows that we just did, you'll have a 4-block gap. You'll take the middle 2 and place a spruce plank at the bottom here. You'll then place 3 sets of ups and down spruce stairs on top of that face into each other. Remember this design because we're going to use this like 4 more times in this room. Actually 3 more. It's 4 in total, so I was basically right. Behind the curtains on the window we just made, you'll place 2 spruce planks. Gap of 1, 2 spruce planks going along the floor. Do the same thing to each of these. The upside down spruce stair sets that face into each other, and again, there should be 3 of them. And I'm going to do a little bit of placeholding here. Okay, that's cool. I'm breaking everything but what I want to break. That's a Minecraft moment right there, if I've ever seen one. There you go. On the opposite wall, there is one as well, and it's positioned on the 3rd red concrete behind the door, which is this one. Spruce plank there and 1 behind, and then you'll do the same thing with the 3 upside down stair sets. I can't say that any more times, so there you go. Nice. Just behind that by a block, you'll count to the 2nd strip spruce behind it and place a spruce stair facing forward. Left of it, a stair facing left. Behind it, a stair facing back, and then right of it, a stair facing right. You kind of want to trace up to the ceiling, actually, and you're going to end up a few blocks back. You want to be just behind this row of spruce planks here, on this upside-down stair. Below this stair, you're placing an upside-down slab. In front of it, and I guess kind of down diagonally if you're feeling that, you'll place a spruce slab. Below that, an upside-down slab. In front of that, a normal slab. It's time for the true inventory management now that I was talking about earlier, because this really isn't anything crazy, you know. Although that is kind of weird. You want to take the window here on the back, or the backmost window. You want to count out to the 5th strip spruce to the right. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Break it and replace it with a blue wool. You'll place a lantern on top of that, and then from that lantern, you'll count back diagonally left by 1 and place a spruce slab. That's inventory management right there. And that's really we'll actually start with this next just because we did it. We might as well continue. So clear your inventory and get out blue carpet, light gray carpet, orange carpet. What is that, a light blue concrete? Yes, light blue concrete. It's hard to tell with this crappy monitor if it's light blue or cyan. Spruce trap doors. I swear I'm not colorblind. I might be. Brown candle. Perhaps tints are mixing. But, like, I can tell there. I don't get it. What else will we get? What else will we get? What else will we get? Oh, hey, look. Another inventory management situation here. Light gray wool. Although we're getting extra to do it, which I kind of find is funny, but whatever. Brown terracotta. And screw it, we'll go with a sea pickle. Why not? So, first off, left of this, or I guess in front of this spruce slab, you'll place a blue carpet. You'll place a blue carpet also left of it. And then from that blue carpet, you'll go back 1, back diagonally, right 1, forward diagonally, right 1, and then forward 1. Left, or I guess what should end up being right of this spruce slab, you'll place a light gray carpet, and in the back here, you'll place 2 orange carpet. On top of the spruce slab, you want a light blue concrete. Off each side of the light blue concrete, you want spruce trap doors that kind of face out in all directions. How did I... Okay, sure. That's actually reasonable enough. Place a brown candle on top of the light blue concrete like so. From the shelf here on the left wall, the front one, you're going to place a brown terracotta to the right of each block. Place a sea pickle on the front one, and from this brown terracotta the sea pickle sits on, you'll bring it right by one. In the remaining corner, place a light gray wool with a light gray carpet on top. Clear your inventory once again and get out. Stone. Stone stairs. Stone slabs. Oak slabs. Flower pot. End rods. Green terracotta. Before I forget, soul torch. And is that all we'll go with? We actually might just... Nah, we'll go with normal torches, because I don't want to forget about those either. Before I again forget, above the dark oak door here on the right, just counting left and right by one, you'll place torches. Directing our attention back to where we have kind of been working here. Below the back window, you'll place 2 stone going right of the red concrete. Bring the stone forward by 1 and back by 2. Off of the red concrete just behind the window, you'll place an oak slab here, which you will probably have to destroy a banner for, and that's okay. But it'll be right there. The shelf just behind what we're doing, you'll take this back slab and place a... Or back upside down spruce stair and place an oak slab on top. In the corner of blue carpet here, you'll place a stone slab. In front of it, stone block with a slab on top. I guess behind, technically. You get what I mean. Behind that, a stone block with a stair facing right, and then behind that, a stone slab. Right of the stone block with the stair on top, you'll place a slab. And right of the block with a slab on top, you'll place a stair facing right. Left of each of those stone blocks here at the left, you'll place 2 stone blocks. You'll leave the front one open, but on top of the back one, you'll place a slab, and then behind, or to the, yeah, I guess behind that row, you'll place a block with a slab on top. I also actually end up bringing this into the kind of crevice between these shelves, where I'll just place a stone block with a slab on top. In the very back left-hand corner, you'll place a singular end rod with a green terracotta on top. Right of the green terracotta, you want a soul torch. Directing our attention to the right side now, you want to place, on top of this shelf on the front half, you'll place an oak slab. On top of this little weird square of spruce stairs, you'll place 2 stone blocks on top of each one. On the front right stone, you'll place a flower pot. Behind this, up against the wall, you'll place 2 end rods moving up with a green terracotta on top. Behind the bottom end rod, oak slab. Clear your inventory again and get out. Mangrove stairs. Mangrove doors. A singular yellow candle. Spruce fence. Had to make sure it was spruce. It's hidden, that's my excuse. Green terracotta. Darn, inventory management out the window. It's so over. And then we'll go... Spruce trapdoors. Paintings. Red nether brick stair. And this is such an awkward position. We'll go with cyan carpet, sure. That isn't particularly the perfect one to go with, but that's kind of what we have to do here. So, first off, in the back right-hand corner of the room, you want to, on this block, you'll place a mangrove door, and left of it, another mangrove door. They should be on the front half of this. Place a set of mangrove stairs in front of that that face towards each other. Like so. Moving back forward a little bit, on top of this shelf here on the right wall, you'll place a yellow candle on the block we didn't place the slab on. Looking to the left, you'll take the brown terracotta with the speed pickle on top of it and bring it forward with 3 spruce fence, and then on top of each spruce fence place 2 green terracotta. In the middle top green terracotta, you will place a 1x1 painting, which I have as a little camel giraffe dude that is not a camel or a giraffe or anything of the like. But too bad. That one, I almost broke it. It's got the snout, and camels or giraffes, actually I guess giraffe kind of has a snout. It's not perfectly a snout, but it passes. If I looked at that and somebody said, would you argue this is a snout? I'd say, yeah, I would. Anyway, right of that, on this brown terracotta, there will be a cyan carpet in front. Forward diagonally, right one. Forward one. Forward diagonally, left one. Then forward diagonally, right by 2. And then back diagonally, right by 3. Back diagonally, left one. Left one. Forward diagonally, left one. Then you'll take this back row of 2, and the right one will be brought back an additional 1. And then just back diagonally, left by 3. We'll fill in the center when we have the material, but we don't right now, so. Directing your attention to the right wall again, you will find the 3rd red concrete in front of the dark oak door, and place going forward, or I guess right, 4 spruce trap doors opened up against the wall. You'll make a 4x3 with 2 exceptions. It will be on this next row, it will be not the furthest right one, but just one to the left, which is this guy. You'll have a 1x1 painting, which will be the salmon bowl. Am I close enough? There we go. And then the next row, it's actually the opposite. It's one from the right, or one from the left instead. And it's another 1x1, which is the yellow city skyline looking one. Still not what it is. And I refuse to call it anything else, because, yes. On the front wall, you're doing the same thing, just from this corner. The bottom left one is a 1x1 painting, and then the other 3 on the bottom row are just going to be trapdoors. And it's the little teacup guy. The next row is trapdoor on the left, then a 1x1 painting, which is the yellow one that I just got and destroyed. That's so awesome of me. It's not the city skyline this time. It's the one with the weird, like, rectangle on the bottom. I don't know what it is. I just broke it again. I'm gonna commit a melony. Come on. I'll just never get it again. That's fine. And then after that, it'll be a spruce trap door, and then a 1x2 painting, which will intrude on the 3rd row finally. And it will be the sword dude. Left of him, you'll place 3 spruce trap doors anyway from the top half. Clear your inventory. Final set for the room, or it should be, unless something goes catastrophically wrong. Red carpet, insert fire everywhere. Dark oak slab, which we're going to use for planks because I am that lazy. Dark oak stairs. The red nether brick stair we completely forgot to place. And we'll go blue terracotta and a crimson trapdoor. So the red nether brick stair I completely forgot to place is under, if you're looking at this billboard here on the right wall, it'll be under the leftmost center block, which is this one. It's just under the city skyline thing. In the far front right-hand corner, you'll place an upside-down dark oak stair facing left or across the room. Going across, you'll place an upside-down dark oak slab and then a dark oak plank. From the front left-hand corner of the room, you'll count back diagonally right by 1 and place a dark oak plank with a blue terracotta on top. Off the right of that, you'll place a crimson trapdoor opened up against it. I'll grab that back out, because OCD. In between the 2 cyan carpets here in the middle of the room, you're just going to fill in these gaps in with red carpet. And once you have done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the 2nd floor for your Hello Neighbor 2 museum complete. The attic should be, I don't know, probably tomorrow, but I can't really confirm nor deny anything. Thank you all so much, guys. Did enjoy this video where we're doing so very good. Let's go. And after this tutorial will probably be Hunter House for Hello Neighbor 2. Unless I go to Diaries, but I'm not really sure yet. Anyway, have a fantastic rest of your day or night. And I will sell the next one. Pass.